Now we're live. We're live. We're live.
We made it. All of us made it.
We made it.
Almost.
We're
internet gods. The internet gods were not kind to us this morning.
Mugatu. Soon he'll be squishing a lot of Kirks. Mugatu. I wrote a song about Mugatu. I want internet money. Bring it to me. Back up that internet money truck. That's
I thought that internet money was not any good.
Oh no. Oh, I have a friend who actually works for a crypto company. He's not doing so good. He's been a little nervous. But the company started paying actual money 2 weeks ago instead of yeah, because they used to get paid in crypto, and then they'd have to like hurry and convert it while the conversion rate was good.
Yeah, well, it was the same as what it should be when they gave you the.
Oh, I gotta hurry! I gotta buy stuff.
Here you go.
Change that to fiat.
Here's some money. There you go.
Yeah.
That's all it is,
like that.
really.
That's really all it is.
In the first season of Better Call Saul, when he goes to get on become on retainer for that guy who wants to start his own country, and he offers him $1 million on retainer, but it's his own money that he made up, and it's got his face on the bills.
That's Emperor Norton of San Francisco in the late 1800s. Emperor Norton. He was a unhoused gentleman who became rather famous in the debutante circles of San Francisco. He was Emperor Norton, Emperor of America and protector of all of Mexico. And he printed his own money, and like all of the vendors in San Francisco would accept it as legal tender.
Wait, they did accept it?
Yeah.
There's a great Mr. Show sketch where David Cross starts his own hillbilly country, Free Menistan or something like that.
Yeah.
And he's the only person there, and he makes his own money, and they show him at the bank withdrawing money. He's the teller, and then he walks around the front and takes the money.
Yeah.
I think of that when I think of cryptocurrency.
Well, the glorious nation of Kyrgyzstan only trades in different types of fried noodles, and so
I like that.
Yeah.
What fried noodle has the most value?
Right now, ramen, because that's all I can afford.
Love a good ramen.
America's in shambles.
I'm using it to my betterment, though. The
Ramen?
Country's falling apart.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna get a fucking job. They're like everywhere. You know what I mean?
know.
Nobody wants to work.
Yeah, like Rebecca said
say it.
earlier, nobody wants to work.
No, man.
We're all going to be YouTube influencers.
Oh, we're
I'm
gonna
gonna keep
do that.
working for the government.
Job security right there.
Pension.
Here you
I
go.
just-
Jay.
People thank
Here you
me
go,
for my
have a money.
service.
Have
Hey,
a money.
for all of you following my secret trials and tribulations, I have been assured that I have a job for at least a year.
Oh, good.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. No raise, but I have a job for at least
know.
a year, so that's
All
good.
right. Well, let's
Win some, you
get
lose
this.
some.
Let's get this going.
You lose some, you lose some.
I'm gonna go to work for Joan London.
All right, ready? Here we
Yeah.
go. And welcome back, everybody. Oh, y'all look so good. Everybody's here.
Huzzah.
Yeah.
Everybody's here.
Everybody's
made it.
here.
We started late enough that the sweat ring around my collar's almost gone.
Oh,
How's your
look
pins,
at
though,
after-
Tony?
That's not great.
Oh,
I miss
they're still
Tony's
there.
sweat.
Don't you worry
You
about
guys
that.
just gotta sit with your arms up.
what were
I
you
was
doing?
I was out in my yard pretending to be Jay, mowing my lawn, and I almost put a camera on myself, but nobody wants to see that on OnlyFans for me.
I do.
It's too much exposure,
Guess what, Tony?
man.
Twitter's
Oh.
free.
Hey, that's a good point.
Hey, Tony, do you have more gnomes in the backyard too?
I don't. No, we don't have any gnomes in the backyard. We have a lot more in the house, though.
I know.
Well, now see, I read that those mean that you're a swinger.
Oh, is that? Well,
And also, Carrie,
Yeah.
I was at his house yesterday,
Oh, yeah?
and he's got a pineapple thing hanging out front too.
You
Is
got
it
a
upside
pineapple
down?
in front of your house, Tony?
it's
it
on a
upside down?
little. It's on a little flag.
Yeah.
Oh.
I guess it means springtime or something. My wife.
No.
I don't
Springtime
know.
for swingers.
Nope.
It's more like swing
Spring-
time.
Springtime
Swingtime,
for
springtime.
swingers at
Is it?
Tony's house.
No,
You know?
in Lehigh.
He's a swinger. He's quad T, 212.
Sorry, it's canon.
is
Gary
Is
said it,
that
so it's
now
canon.
a part of me as well.
Sorry.
I did. I'm not gonna lie, you guys. I looked at it. I was like, pineapple, eh? Things are about to get interesting.
They sell those little flags on Etsy. You can just
So,
get one.
Tony,
plant
do
'em
you-
right in your-
Do you like bologna sandwiches as your post-swinging lunch? Because I could be down in like 2 hours.
Only if it has American cheese and French's mustard. Check me out on Twitter at QuadTTony or on the Gadget Spot where I'm not a swinger on that show.
And I was on board till he said French's mustard.
He was on board till he said French's mustard. He's Lee George Cade, everybody.
Friends, there were several things I was guaranteed about a dystopia. One, we'd have leather daddies. I don't see any leather daddies in this, the most boring
not
of
looking
If you
hard
dystopias.
enough.
leave the house, it's Pride. If you leave the house, you'll find them.
I was about to get to that. Last weekend, I drove my youngest child to Pride, where I saw leather daddies who were not aware of the fact that this is, in fact, the most boring dystopia. So, I want to say this. After Pride, I want more leather daddies in my boring dystopia. I want more high-speed, high-nitro, funny car races down Third West in my boring dystopia, because right now, my boring dystopia, it consists of me clocking in, clocking out, and doing yard work. But I know it's a goddamn
familiar.
dystopia.
I respect
That's
this.
Hashtag more leather daddies.
I don't know.
More leather
what's,
daddies.
What's wrong with a chill dystopia?
It's no, I don't mind a chill dystopia.
is-
Shannon, you missed the part where I said I'm clocking in and I'm clocking out. That is not a chill dystopia.
If you
That is-
read about the falls of previous civilizations, it's
Yeah.
not that it happens in one day. It happens slowly over a period of time. So we
Sure.
do have to go to our little jobby jobs as we watch society decline.
But the only benefit
Do we
I'm seeing, the only benefit that I'm seeing to this dystopia so far is that my employer is matching my 401k contribution until the end of reality, which
that's
is
like
soon.
your 401k that will have
Yeah.
no value in the future.
Right.
You guys are bringing me down.
It's all right. I'll be there in an hour and a half with your French's mustard.
Finger right back up.
I see what you did there, Rebecca.
Boy, oi, oi.
Tony saw what she did. She's Rebecca Frost.
I saw what you did.
I don't have anything. I don't have any.
You changed your Twitter handle again.
Nuh-uh.
Aren't you? Are you still Ooh Gross Rebecca? Still?
Yeah, I will forever beat you.
Oh,
Ghost
okay. I
Rebecca.
thought
What
you
did you think
changed
it
it.
was?
Until
I thought
she's
it was something
ooh.
else.
Until one day we see it change to ooh ghost Rebecca, and then we'll know we lost her.
No, at you gross Rebecca on Twitter. Oh, somebody told me this is my husband had his cousins over for a pool party this week, and one of them was like, I didn't realize you were such a big deal on Twitter, and I was like, oh, nuh-uh. So apparently I'm a big deal on Twitter.
Well, of course
with
you
my 2,000
Nice.
followers.
Congratulations.
You're one of my favorite follows.
Oh,
Jay Whitaker, everybody. Hi, Jay.
Hey, what's up?
You will pay to see him mow the lawn.
No, it's still for free.
Oh, is it still free?
OnlyFans is still
Oh,
for
okay.
free.
You were kind and benevolent.
Because
First face.
honestly, in it, having people pay to see me mow my lawn in this economy. You know, and I have an electric mower, so I don't. It's not like I need the money for gas.
Right, because here's the question. I often want to complain about my pool problems, but I don't want to complain about my pool problems in a world where not a lot of people can own a home,
Right.
let alone a pool. So I can understand where you're coming from. I don't know that people
Yeah.
who don't own homes want to watch someone who owns a home mow their lawn.
And honestly, I think I'm thinking about taking it off OnlyFans and just kind of maybe like going live on LinkedIn. That way people can,
That's
you
a
know,
good plan.
look for
Link-
jobs.
LinkedIn.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Right. So they're updating their resume. They can like go to LinkedIn and
Hey,
they're
it'd be like-
working on their resume. And then also it shows me working hard just in case I get fired.
They're like,
See?
look at that feller. He's mowing his lawn. I gotta learn more about this, right?
He's
can
a
get
hard
a job.
worker.
It's fucking. That's
Hit
like
the-
public service.
Hit that subscribe button down there for more lawn mowing.
LinkedIn is my favorite thing in the world. Your boss insists that you put yourself on LinkedIn so you can get job offers from other companies.
Some other companies, yeah. It's like, oh, well,
You hear that, Shannon? You need a LinkedIn.
I got one.
Yep.
He's on LinkedIn. He's Shannon Burnson, everyone.
Yep, yep. How's everybody, huh?
Well, I didn't fall down. How are you?
Sweaty. I'm sweaty.
I'm cool as long as I don't move or
Yeah.
cough or breathe. You know, I'm good.
I'll-
You know, but I got some healing time in Lehigh yesterday, so I'm thinking about moving there so I can hang out with Tony more.
We'll go to the Dinosaur Bone Museum
Yeah,
over
see,
at
that's what
Thanksgiving
it's like.
Point.
Is that
like-
swinger? Is that swinger
Yeah.
slang?
If you
No,
put a
he's like-
dinosaur bone outside your house, is that like a swinger thing?
See, you guys
No,
aren't
I
up
was
to
like-
date. Pineapples, gnomes, none of that matters anymore. It's dinosaur bones now.
And I was like, I got there and I was like, God damn, Tony, you got quite a setup here. You can go look at dinosaur bones whenever you want.
There's a Popeyes nearby.
I was
There's
like,
a
you are
Popeyes
in
right over
you are
there?
in chain restaurant
Oh.
mecca.
And
You
then I
have
was
no
like,
idea.
well, and it's so nice. Not only I didn't see any homeless people there,
Not
right?
yet.
They've got that shit. They built an apartment building for the cars.
It's a big
tall,
glass tower.
and it looks like they look really chill, like they're like one with everything, like they're in a Carvana.
I get it. The way he did that.
You guys, it took me. Jen's in New York. I'm talking to her on the phone trying to get that joke to go. She's like, "But what? A glass building? What? Yeah, it's like a Carvana, huh?" Exactly. So I
All right.
don't
Hey,
give
don't
shit.
forget about our host, Mr. Kerry Jackson.
Hi.
He has internet.
I do. Monday
He's
through
got it.
Friday, 6 to 10, x96.com for now.
So,
All right.
And someday soon, it's gonna be like a Ferengi going through his list of acquisitions.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Let's see. Let's begin here. This is not the most important story of the week, but it is for me because of one sentence in here. Nev Campbell says she won't be in the new Scream movie,
No.
and here is what she said about it. Ready? See if this resonates with anyone. I felt the offer that was presented to me did not equate to the value I have brought to the franchise. Nev, I feel you.
You know, it's weird,
Man.
Carrie.
I feel
Relatable
you.
content.
Yes.
I kind of feel her in a way too.
I feel that deeply, Nev. Thank you. All right.
Do you think DiMaggio is or Bender is what he read that and he was like, "Fuck, that was good."
Yeah, did you see? I don't know if we talked about it, but he made a statement in an interview, I think 2 weeks ago. He didn't get a raise from Hulu.
Yeah.
He settled for the money that they were offering just because he doesn't want to ruin the show, basically. Or let the
Well,
show
yeah. I
go
mean, everybody
off the
else,
rail. Yeah.
wants to do it, and so
But he felt
All right.
good about putting up a fight.
I also feel Mr. DiMaggio as well. All right. Let's okay, we did get some trailers this week. We got a few good-looking ones, and I thought you DC fans might be happy about this one.
Oh yeah.
I know, Tony, you're not watching trailers these days, but I think you should.
I made an exception for this one.
Oh, you
because
did?
it's-
Okay.
It's new, yes.
It's a brand new Black Adam trailer.
Yeah.
And
I
we'll-
ain't seen that.
Oh, yeah. We got all kinds of stuff in there. We got Hawkman in there. We got full-size Atom Smasher.
Yeah.
We saw Cyclone, and we saw Pierce Brosnan as Dr. Fate.
Dr. Fate.
I can't wait for that.
Oh
That's
man.
such great casting.
It really is, and they're going full Superman level powers with him,
Oh, yeah.
you know, and it looks pretty cool.
No fooling around with this one. They said, the producer said, there's a couple of things we wanted to convey with the trailer. One, that the movie's fun. The movie's big. Two, I think when you see Black Adam, you realize we're honoring the comic book version. He doesn't pull his punches. He can be judge,
Yep.
jury, and executioner.
Yep.
And his approach to how he does things is very the opposite of what typical heroes do.
They say this movie's gonna be fun. This trailer did not convey that at
No.
all
No,
to me.
it's
No.
DC. It's DC fun. It's what Zack Snyder would consider lighthearted.
Yeah, Snyder Universe
Yeah.
fun. So the one of the other people in it said, when Black Adam arrives, when a person of that power level comes on the scene, it's the type of thing that gets the entire planet to notice. So naturally, there are going to be people who investigate the arrival of someone like that. And we're talking about the Justice Society of America.
Oh yeah.
So there you go. So I guess they meet him, they confront him, they say, you shouldn't kill people. And he said, but I'm who I am. And
But
they
I wanna.
Right?
Shannon, you muted yourself. We can't hear your
and
reactions.
then he talks and says, "Okay, I'll be a good guy. Then I won't kill people much."
And that's the movie.
And that's
then-
the movie.
And then Star Wars fans come in and say, he looks too old.
Oh, jeez.
I literally was so bored with this trailer.
Really?
For the Black Adam
except-
trailer?
Yeah, except when Hawkman showed up, because I love everything Hawkman.
He's crazy.
But then the rest of it, I was like, oh, so he's just Superman?
You got the big wingspan, happening, and
Has anybody
Yeah,
noticed
so-
that Shannon's chair looks a bit like Cherry from Pee-wee's Playhouse?
a little bit.
It is.
That's a little bit.
It is. I should put some eyes on it.
You really should.
You should. The other trailers that we got this week were a new Sandman teaser. They got that out there. It's like a minute and a half long,
It was cool.
and it looked great.
2 seasons and a cancellation. That's what I predict.
I thought it looked cool as hell. And that
No, I'm
guy's-
not
Well,
saying
I
it doesn't
wonder-
look good. I'm just saying
wonder-
Netflix has a terrible track record.
Well, I wonder if the show starts out, like, production-wise, like, super good, but then when they were making towards the end of it, when everything started just going downhill for Netflix, if the quality just suddenly, like, immediately switches.
No. Everything's made of cardboard. I don't understand.
This is also one of the first comic book adaptations that I don't give a shit that are not styling after the artist
Yeah.
because I can't stand that guy.
For sure.
I mean, Kelly Jones was awesome, and that's the look they're going for, is the Kelly Jones look, that dark grim. I was gonna say grim dark, but Warhammer 40,000 owns that. So
Yeah. Thomas Sturridge stars as Dream, known as the Sandman, who escapes imprisonment, set on reclaiming his tools, which take him on a journey to encounter a surreal world of dark fantasy. Gwendolyn Christie as Satan, Jenna Coleman as Joanna Constantine, not
Nice.
John Constantine. A whole bunch of people in this. Mark Hamill as Merv Pumpkinhead. And,
I can already hear his voice coming out of that pumpkin's
and
carved mouth.
Patton Oswalt is the Raven.
So there's
that's perfect, too.
there's an issue of Hellblazer that they could actually do now. It was kind of a Sandman crossover. Now that the original image of Winnie the Pooh, the naked Winnie the Pooh without the shirt, is public domain, there is an issue of Hellblazer where a guy gets dragged to hell by Winnie the Pooh, who's like, oh dear, oh dear. So I kind of hope now that they can do that, have that little bear show up in an issue or in an episode of Sandman and drag somebody to hell.
There's already, because Winnie the Pooh is public domain, there's already a movie where
that
he
horror
is-
movie, yeah.
the horror movie where he's a murderer.
Yeah.
Emphasis on the horror. The
Yeah.
mask in that movie is just
Yeah,
terrifying.
and Piglet too. Ooh.
Yeah,
Piglet, too.
I guess Piglet eats people or something like that.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, he would.
Yeah.
Anyway,
He
so,
would.
Well, he's a pig. They do that if you let him. Sandman begins
I'm not.
Netflix
I would
August
eat you.
5.
Hey,
I would eat you
goddammit,
if you let me.
stop that
30
pig.
to 40.
No.
30 to 40 feral piglets.
Just let me eat you. Just let me eat you.
God
Another
damn it,
trailer. Another trailer we got was the full-length trailer for
Oh, yeah.
Prey. That
I
dropped
haven't
on
watched that
Tuesday.
yet either.
You
Oh,
guys,
Is this?
I
is
saw a
this
guy
the
on a
girl that
motorcycle
was?
today.
She was in Legion, right? This is the girl
Yep.
from Legion. Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
I
What was
saw a
that,
guy.
Rebecca?
I saw a guy on a motorcycle today, and instead of a regular bike helmet, it was a predator head.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
commitment right
It
there.
was nuts.
That is. August 5th is when that comes out, but you can watch the full-length feature on trailer.
her name?
It's Hulu.
Amber Midthunder, is that her name?
Amber Midthunder, yes.
Yeah,
she is
she's
Naru.
Awesome.
Cool
And
name.
Yep.
she's the star of the show.
She
And
was so good in Legion.
Yeah.
a lot of Native and First Nations talent included in not just being in it, but producing it and making the movie. So that'll be on August 5th on Hulu.
Nice.
And go watch that because
I'm
it's
excited.
really cool. Another interesting thing that was announced just this morning, Spider-Man No Way Home is going to be making its way back to theaters on Labor Day with extra footage.
It was because the people who went back to see Morbius didn't really understand what happened at the end in the end credits scene of Morbius. So that's why they have to re-release Spider-Man No Way Home.
Oh.
Because then they'll release Morbius again.
Again,
time.
And that'll
Yeah.
be the weekend at
This one is this will be entitled Spider-Man No Way Home: The More Fun Stuff version on September 2nd. It will add and extend scenes not part of the original version. So it will be even longer.
More fun stuff? There wasn't a whole lot of fun stuff for the characters in that movie.
You know, back in my day, we just released that on the Blu-ray.
I thought we were done hearing about this movie.
Me too.
Come on now.
Somebody had to say it. Thank you.
Yeah, Labor Day.
It's like,
It's back.
I don't like when they re-release shit from 2020 and 2021.
All right. We did get some. I've got some bad news for you coming up later in the show, Jay.
Is it more Spider-Man No Way Home?
No, it's
More
it's a-
re-releases!
I'll just do the story now. I was saving it for the end, but I'll do it now since Jay brought it up. Jaws and E.T. are coming to IMAX.
What the fuck?
Oh, I thought you were going to say we were going to have a crossover movie, and then I was interested.
Right. I still want
That would be
to.
dope.
I still want to see the actual Batman versus ET.
So you got Jaws and E.T. given special IMAX releases later this year. Jaws will be in 3D and IMAX.
Wow.
This will be E.T. will be the first on August 12th. It'll be for the 40th anniversary. And on the same day that the Spider-Man is re-released, Jaws is released in IMAX and Real D 3D September 2nd.
Oh boy.
And I'm going to go.
Okay. Well, there you go.
I'm going.
I'm gonna eat some funny candy. I'm gonna go with you just to see that this
Well,
is really a thing.
I mean, because it's like one of my top 5 favorite movies is Jaws.
Right.
And so I need to see this in IMAX and 3D. So it'll be interesting to see what they do.
Come on, Bruce, in 3D.
Yeah.
How's that? That's not gonna be scary.
Hopefully they don't touch up the visuals too much, like make it
At
too high
all.
definition, so that you see all the seams and paint strokes and
I want to
things
see
on there.
everything.
You
I
want
want
to
to
all
hear,
of
I want to hear the clicks and the whirs.
Dude, sometimes less is more.
the best part of that movie though is just little things, just lines that they're said by characters. It's just that's some bad hat, Harry, and let Polly do the printing. Things like that is what makes that great. Anyway, all right, it's just for me.
No, it's going to be for us, Carrie.
Okay,
We're gonna hold hands.
well, September 2nd is my birthday, so there you go.
Perfect.
Oh my
It's like
gosh.
they knew or something.
We're gonna have a special little day, you and I.
Now, before we go to break, this story here, this is, we got this announced this week. Marvel Studios announced Thunderbolts.
Oh, yeah.
I saw this and I got really excited for this.
All right. Filmmaker Jake Schreier, who
This
has
could be
directed
good. Yeah.
such films as Robot and Frank and episodes of TV series like Jim Carrey's Kidding, Dave and Minx, has landed the project to direct Thunderbolts.
Is it a show or a movie?
It is a movie, from what we can tell.
Okay.
Marvel veteran Eric Pearson is penning the script after working with the studio on Black Widow and Thor Ragnarok. Now, in the comics, Thunderbolts, it's like their Suicide Squad. It's a team of supervillains.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it is. Like they totally ripped it off from Suicide Squad.
It debuted in The Incredible Hulk 449, created by Mark Bagley and Kurt Busiek. Now, the speculation is, and this is just speculation, because as you can see, Baron Zemo is there in charge. We've got Daniel Bruhl as Baron Zemo, already existing in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And you got to have U.S. Agent in there, I'm thinking.
You have to.
Yeah, they kind of set that up for it at the end of Falcon and Winter Soldier.
I also got thinking about it. Taskmaster is still around. Olga Kurylenko. You got, of course, Yelena, Florence Pugh.
You got the Abomination kicking around.
You do. And you've got Julia Louis-Dreyfus, who's putting it all together.
Also,
Well, and
Ghost.
you're-
Ghost is still.
Ghost is still
yeah,
around.
Ghost.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
you're
I
gonna
liked her.
you're gonna see I guess you could call it almost Abomination's reintroduction to the MCU in She-Hulk. So they're
That's true.
setting that up.
Well,
I
he
think
was,
that's what-
he,
yeah.
he was reintroduced in Shang-Chi.
Well, yeah, for a very brief cameo,
Yep.
But I think we're going to get actual audio voice lines and things in She-Hulk.
So this is going to be. I'm looking forward to it. If they can do this, I'm looking forward to this. Of course I'm all in. Yeah, because I'm a Marvel zombie.
Don't want to be, but they just keep making good
You
stuff.
know they're being really quiet about who could be in Thunderbolts. It's Happy Hogan. He's still around.
Happy is still kicking around.
Yeah, because
he
they'll
gonna
need
do?
a chauffeur.
Oh, they need someone to drive them to their.
I thought you meant like Happy would be their Rick Flag character.
Oh, but I want scenes between him and Julia Louis-Dreyfus. That's what I want.
He's just taking some time. He's driving the car, healing his heart.
It'll
Yeah.
just
You guys,
be him.
you say you want a scene between them. I don't think you could handle the sheer sexual chemistry.
I was gonna say it'll
I
just be
know.
Happy. It'll just be Happy, cringily hitting on Julia
Exactly.
Louis-Dreyfus.
And she will just very passive aggressively shut
And
him down.
just shoot him right down like she would in Veep. It will be great.
With a real gun.
After these messages, we'll be right
back.
All right. Hopefully Jay can patch back in and
I was
fix
going to say
audio.
his connection was. Somebody let him know that his connection.
Yeah, he
was-
knows.
He's
They-
aware. He's
He's-
extremely aware.
He's been getting told about every fifth line in the chat for the last 5 minutes. So, yeah, if you folks can hear it, we can hear it too. So we're aware. Thank you for helping, but
Thanks. I gotta go make pee-pee water.
Hurry.
Okay.
Good on the uptake there, Lee. Me switching the stories around.
someday I'll be able to do this for a living.
They're gonna need radio producers in the end times.
Yes.
So unfortunately, I do have a job skill that will relate to the end times because I did do post-mortem cleanup for about 5 hours.
5 hours. I thought you were going to
That's right.
talk about your vegan cooking.
No. I could process and mill human flesh if I needed to, but it's all right.
No biggie.
No, I did post-mortem cleanup, but after pulling some guy's teeth out of a shower stall, I didn't want to do that anymore.
Yeah, that'd.
Oh,
Yeah.
yucky.
Yeah.
There's an Instagram I follow that is like post-mortem cleanup, and it's nuts.
Why would
No.
you follow that? That sounds
Because
like nightmare
I'm
fuel.
morbid.
Okay.
It ties into true crime so very well.
I'm a white woman in my 30s. I like true crime.
This makes sense. Yeah.
Postmortem sounds like a really sexy job. Is they're like, we're going to set you up with a suit. You'll have an agency vehicle. You'll have a partner. You will go to the scene. You'll say, we're so sorry. You'll send the people on their way. You'll let them know when they can come back home. And then you get the bleach and the pliers and everything else. And you want to know what suicides in a shower look like? Go do postmortem cleanup.
Ass.
I'm good.
Yeah.
I'll just go to Instagram.
Yeah.
She likes having that screen
As,
between her and reality.
Just my old man, as my old man would put it, that'll put you off your feed.
Post-morbin.
Post-morbin.
Post-morbin cleanup. That's the people that finally come to Sony and say, you're done. No more morbin.
Jay, how are we?
I think I'm okay. I have no idea.
Oh,
my
You
settings.
sound
Sound
great
okay now.
You
Yeah.
sound great.
Yeah.
Did you reboot or what?
I just restarted the room. That's it.
You sound
weird.
like a guy who would do the morning drive on a channel called 101.1 Cool FM.
Are we on a break?
Yeah, we're on
Yeah,
break.
we're about to get started, so let's roll. And we're back. Okay.
Hey, hey, real quick, Harry.
Yes, Jay. Hi.
I just want to, hey guys, I just want to apologize for the bad audio that I was given.
You sound good now, though.
Yeah, this is, I'm back with better audio.
All
I
right.
want y'all to know I appreciate y'all.
Now you need to hit the weather, traffic, and then intro and Earth, Wind, and Fire song, and we're ready
Okay.
to go.
Yes.
The reasons that we feel the weather is all fucked up due to earth, wind, and fire. Traffic is all backed up. Joining us back in studio is Kerry Jackson. I turn it back to you. Welcome back to Geek Show.
Wow.
Okay, stop.
We'll have to do a copyright strike.
Sorry.
That's so much
cut
fucking
that, cut
work,
that, cut
Carrie
that.
Jackson.
Oh no!
Honestly, that's how that's how I'm gonna start ignoring people. Just do that horn section.
I like it.
The three
All right.
people who had to do the copyright strike start screaming.
I think we were okay. I think we were okay there.
Carrie Jackson, you stop that right now.
I think we had just under the wire there. All
Quit
right.
having fun. Stop it.
Fun police. Wee wee wee.
Damn you, YouTube. Anyway, let's see. Oh, The Old Guard. Remember that movie,
Yeah.
Charlize Theron?
Good movie.
Who's showing up and everything? I tell you
She's
what.
and I love it. I
Did
can't
you see her?
get enough of her.
You guys watch The Boys yet? See the new season?
That's what I'm.
She shows
that's
up
what I'm
in that.
saying.
Yeah, I thought that was great. She's dipping her toe in all kinds of comic book properties and stuff. But this is The Old Guard. This is one of the more popular Netflix offerings that is out there, and they're doing a sequel.
That
Yeah.
wasn't her and the boys, was it?
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
her.
So she was playing the fictionalized movie version of
Right, but
Stormfront.
I know,
in-
but that looked like
that was her.
no.
Yeah, dude.
That
yeah.
was. Go back and watch
100%.
it again.
I watched it and I thought it was her, but then you know how Amazon shows like who it is, and then it said it wasn't her.
Maybe
Unless
they
it was
can't do a show within a show.
All right, never mind. Okay, I just Googled it. Yeah, you're right. Fuck everything.
Made up.
But we're getting the sequel to The Old Guard, which was great. And if you haven't seen it, go watch it.
So
They're adding
good. Oh my God, so good.
It was good.
they're adding some new people. They're adding Uma Thurman.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah,
nice.
Uma Thurman and Henry Golding will join.
Ooh, baby.
Yes.
So the comic this is based off of, her Charlize Theron's character, her partner has been at the bottom of the sea for hundreds of years.
Yes.
Yeah.
And her whole existence has been coming to, drowning, and then coming back.
For
Yeah.
a
So
century.
dying.
Brutal
yeah.
existence. So she's
So
fucking
she's-
nuts now.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Well, Greg Rucka, who wrote the comic book, of course, has wrote the script for the sequel, which will be
Awesome.
taking cues from the second story arc of the comic.
Nice. That was so good.
good.
It was really well done.
It was really well done. All I asked, Netflix, you got the money. Please spend the money and get a fucking real soundtrack.
They don't have.
Oh, they don't.
They don't have any money.
They used to have the money.
That's
Okay,
why
well,
you see
money.
Stranger Things merch everywhere you go. They're trying to make the money.
right, but just
They're
can they
placing
spend
all of
money
their
on a
bets
real
on.
soundtrack?
Let's hope so.
They're placing all their bets on Stranger Things to save them. It's working.
You know,
so
but we-
far,
I mean,
but-
we learned
I really
from
liked this latest season.
we learned from Carrie that they can play any 6 seconds of any song they want. So that can,
Until a character runs in and says, "Hey guys, I got something to say."
yeah.
Talks over.
And Netflix, I volunteer right now to be the guy that runs in and says, "Stop! Stop! Stop!"
No.
All right. Let's see. Speaking of the boys, they've already said season 4. There you go. We're gonna do
Thank
it.
God.
Oh man, this season so far. I watched all 4 episodes yesterday, and
Yeah.
I don't know if
Oh,
that
I
was
need to
good
catch
for my
up. I need
brain.
to watch the 4th one.
Yeah, I haven't watched the 4th one yet either.
Oh my
Gosh,
it out
it's
the park.
amazing.
That first
It's-
episode. Ooh.
The
Oh,
second
man.
each
Well-
episode, you're like, God damn, how do they top this? And they just keep doing it.
I was going to say that for me, the great scene was, and I'm not going to ruin the content, I'll just say it's the scene between Homelander and Butcher when they're talking.
Oh,
Oh,
good.
absolutely.
I really
That was
love,
great.
I really love that this show really remembers that humans are just bags of meat.
Bags of
I was gonna say the same thing. Yeah, humans are just water balloons full of blood
Full
and
of
meat.
blood and
Yeah.
meat, and they
Yep.
let you know.
It says,
Real quick,
yes?
real quick. This show, each episode is like, what is the most hilarious way someone could die? Could
Yeah.
every episode.
having a speedster run through you.
On the very first episode.
And that was the first episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And anytime I see a random object or like a thing that doesn't look harmful, I immediately get nervous
Yes.
in this show.
Have you seen
like-
that 4th episode yet, Jay?
No spoilers in the comments, you dicks.
The thing about this show that just blows me away is, yes, it has that crazy bombastic, over the top, just awesomeness, but they have these quiet scenes too, like what Carrier referenced,
Yeah.
that are just also so well done.
Yeah, I
that,
just loved that scene.
It's wild.
And there's moments where you root for certain people, but everyone's on this. There's like 3 different teams, but they all want the same thing. But
yeah,
it's like, who do you root for? And they all it's so confusing because you're like, oh, this guy's kind of right. Oh, she's right. Oh, well, they're right, but they're wrong.
well, but everyone's terrible actually as well.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
and Homelander has become. Lee'll probably help me phrase this so much better. He has become such a symbol for American
dystopia.
exceptionalism, dystopia.
I can't remember this actor's name, but he is doing such a good job of
he's
just
nailing it.
his jaw clenching and just emoting so much with keeping the most stoic face of all time.
Oh yeah.
He's got enough jaw for 4 people, so he
Yeah.
knows how to use it.
Well, yeah.
Homelander.
And he honed that jaw clenching on Banshee. So,
Yeah, Homelander is as represented in this show is like everything that we know is bad about America. You know?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's,
Absolutely.
that the conversation about Homelander could be summed up with the conversation I was privy to with 2 Australians trying to talk gun control with an American who was losing his absolute fucking mind because those, and I quote this, "You pussy Australians can't tell us what to do with our guns," and they're just like, look, we hacked a living out of a country where every single critter here has got a poison sack on it.
Yes.
Trying to kill
And when
you.
we had our first mass shooting, we got rid of the guns.
And
Yes.
consider this, they're an island full of criminals.
Oh, they
Yes.
were. They
Well,
were. They
not
got
anymore,
better.
but
No, everything in Australia is trying to kill you. Every
Yes.
creature there,
yeah.
They
their
leave
spiders are
this,
this big. you
They
know?
leave this out of the American history books, but we are also an island of criminals.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, like, even koala bears carry syphilis.
They do. They're terrible.
got sharp claws too.
Yeah, they're all
like
cute
other
and cuddly until you get face fucked by a koala.
Don't get me started on those goddamn platypi.
Yeah.
Fuck are those?
Like
Venom
other
sack.
streamers, Prime doesn't release detailed viewing data, but it says that the global audience for The Boys over 3 days after season 3 debuted grew by 17% over the second season premiere.
Nice.
In the U.S., season 2 debuted to 891 million minutes of viewing time in September of 2020, according to Nielsen. Season 3 data will be available later. I'll have that for you.
I really want to be able to present the total minutes that content I produce is streamed to my boss, because they don't care. They don't want total minutes. They want to know how many times was it looked at. If I walked up and said, "Oh, hey, this interview we did with this guy down at the Rio Grande station got 167 viewed minutes," they'd be like, "Yeah, but how many people watched it?"
But how many people is
2.
that?
Yeah.
Two, just a lot.
Just they
Yeah,
really
they
like it. They really
They've
like
just got
it.
it on all the time.
Yep.
Let's see. Now, this is a project that's been kicking around for a while, but it looks like it might actually take hold. Duke Nukem, the movie.
Oh, God. Jesus
saw this.
Christ.
This is okay. This is going to be really difficult to make and not be terrible, because there's so many ways that this could be terrible on so many levels,
Well-
and so it'll be a real challenge.
Legendary Entertainment, the company behind Dune and Godzilla,
Yeah, that's a good
picked up the
company.
rights.
And other things.
You've got Cobra Kai creators Josh Held, John Hurwitz, and Hayden Schlossberg on board to produce.
Okay, so it's going to be trash. It's going to be
It'll
trash.
be campy and trash, so it might actually be okay.
It's finally gives me hope that Leisure Suit Larry movie is going to get made.
Oh my God.
Right? Dude, like fucking Pong. Where's my Pong?
Nukem centers on its titular hero, modeled on certain attributes from the 80s action movie heroes who fight an alien invasion in Los Angeles. He travels from strip clubs and movie sets to moon bases and spaceships, dealing with mutated LAPD officers, women used in alien incubators, and the Cycloid Emperor.
So I like this picture that Lee chose because it's from the very first Duke Nukem game. Because a lot of people don't understand, there were 3 side-scroller Duke Nukem games before they made Duke Nukem 3D, which was a first-person shooter. Mm-hmm. And it sounds like the story they're modeling it after was the first one, because that's the one where you start off in LA. You have the mutated cops that are like big humanoid pigs.
Yeah.
and all that kind of stuff.
There's no director yet, but it looks like it's very underway. It's been kicking around Hollywood for a while, so
Yeah.
we'll see.
I give this a 20% chance of being good and an 80% chance of being terrible for many different reasons.
Carrie, whenever like somebody says there's no director attached,
Yeah.
like on something like this, I just imagine every director in Hollywood is putting their finger on their nose. You know what I mean? Like, not
nope.
me,
Not it.
Yeah, not it. Not it.
not it. And they're waiting, and they're just waiting. We're like, oh God,
All I'm saying,
you a bull. He always forgets.
No, that
He
guy.
always forgets.
this
so
is
bad.
this is my chance to shine. Is all I'm saying. I'm going to Hollywood. I'm gonna be like, I'm your guy. Let me direct this movie.
You're like,
And then they'll
I
end up
can't
with
even touch my nose.
They'll end up with a Mandalabra movie and be like, "Where's the Duke Nukem movie?" This is Duke Nukem, as I envisioned it.
Yeah. It's Duke Nukem versus Mandalabra. Let's see. Then the other story that was kicking around this week was Todd Phillips has confirmed that he has completed a script for a sequel to his Oscar-winning 2019 film Joker.
Okay.
Yeah. And
Are we clamoring for this? I don't feel like we're
Well,
clamoring for
you know,
this.
Warner
I-
Brothers
I
is.
don't feel like any clamming in me.
I can explain why Warner Brothers is clamoring for this.
Literally
we-
can't even remember what happened at the end of this.
Do we
Hold up your
do-
money paper. That's why they're clamoring for
Do
it.
we live in a society that's clamoring for this movie?
We live in a society.
Do we though?
That's
It
what
was-
I say whenever somebody at work doesn't reset the microwave and they leave like 13 seconds on the thing. And
Oh,
hit
I don't
cancel.
do that. I do that. It drives my wife
I-
crazy.
I hit cancel to reset it. And I'm like, we live in a society.
My wife she drew a picture of a frowny face and put it on the microwave below the 4 seconds remaining. And I found it the next day. It was
funny.
so funny.
Anyway, Phillips shared on social media a cover page to the script, and it showed Joaquin Phoenix reading the pages. The name of it is it's some fancy French name.
It's Joker Folie Deux. It's like literally just means part 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Joker, bring in the ennui.
Here's why Warner Brothers wants it. Joker earned $107 billion globally,
Yep, there it is.
and it only it cost next to nothing to make. So
Wait.
Jeez.
107 billion with a B?
yes,
Holy smokes.
that's why you're getting a sequel.
That's
A
a
lot
lot
of yucky boys out there.
It's a lot of baby formula.
Yep.
Man. Open
Yeah.
mics are gonna suck after this again.
Oh, that is it. Yeah.
I'm
I'll
telling
see
you,
that.
I saw this movie and I enjoyed it, but man, those that month after, ugh.
I finally saw that comedian that's hosting the open mic in that movie. I
Oh,
finally
Sam
saw.
Morrill, he's fucking
Yeah.
hilarious.
Oh, he's great. I finally saw him perform for reals, not in the movie. And
Is
he's
Taylor Tomlinson?
is he? Oh, she's great too.
I love her.
She's
They're
so
great
funny.
comedians together.
She's so funny. Oh my god! I
like
watched
her.
I watched Look at You the other day. And
Oh, Look at You was so
I
good.
was wheezing halfway through it.
Oh yeah, she's amazing.
Yep.
And then we got some Ghostbusters news because it was June 8th, and that's when the movie was released, and so we got some Ghostbusters move.
My man.
I couldn't figure out why that was getting brought up again last week. It's the anniversary. Okay.
1984. Let's see. So the Netflix has announced that they're going to do a cartoon, a new one. They did not say what characters will be in it, but that co-writers Gil Kenan and Jason Reitman are involved. That's all we know, is that it's an animated series. So we don't know who's going to be in it.
I hope it's better than Ghostbusters Extreme because that was a pile of garbage. But like they had soul patches and earrings and all kinds of other garbage.
Yeah. Besides the animated television series that was announced, Afterlife co-writers Gil Kenan and Jason Reitman announced an animated feature was in the works. So you're getting a TV series, an animated movie, and then they're also working on a sequel to Afterlife. Live action.
Okay.
I liked that movie.
We get all things are our IP.
You know,
Yep.
Brett in chat just brought up that Egon in the Ghostbusters cartoon has a fleshlight hairdo, and I can't unsee it.
Yeah, same. I saw that comment and I was like, well, there goes my childhood.
You men always looking for something to put your dick in.
You Gross Rebecca on Twitter.
At You Gross Rebecca.
It's cold.
Hold on, I agree with you, Shannon.
What they said about the movie was the last time we saw Ecto-1, it was driving back into Manhattan. That's all they said about the new movie sequel. Also, a previously teased Ghostbusters Spirits Unleashed game. Coming soon to consoles was mentioned. Players will not only be able to suit up as a Ghostbuster, but play as a ghost.
They should have released that around the movie.
Yeah. Anyway, it'll be a VR for Hologate, it says here.
Oh, a VR game?
Ghostbusters VR Academy for Hologate.
Oh, that's a different thing. Okay.
I'll play that. If I can Ghostbust in VR, I'd play that.
I did the Ghostbusters VR experience at The Void years ago. It was pretty cool. Like, it was actually really neat.
I would like to try that. Let's see. It appears to be pop-up virtual reality arcade that will be available in 400 locations globally. That's what this is. Okay. There will also be a VR game available on MetaQuest 2 and PlayStation VR 2. All right. So there you go.
Okay.
So you're getting all your Ghostbusters is taken care of. We'll take a break and be back to find out what you guys have been consuming this week. After these messages, we'll be right
back. I'll have to use
right
the
back.
potty.
Yeah, we're all well hydrated today.
We should probably correct the Joker earnings at the beginning of the next segment. It was 1.07, not
That's still too much
107
fucking
billion.
money.
Yeah.
100. That's why I was like,
1.0.
wow, that's insane amounts of money.
I'll take that 0.07 billion.
Right? You know,
I'll take that.
ain't no thing. Put it in the bank account. Just put it in the bank account.
Let it accrue some interest. Hi, Transwest Credit Union. There's $0.7 billion. Let's do some stuff.
I ain't going to no Trans-West Credit Union.
I've been there.
That's how they get you.
I've been indoctrinated in that shit
Is it grooming you?
I've been groomed since I was 6 when my mom and dad opened that counter at goddamn trans place.
I heard another great, what is it called? COVID vaccination conspiracy theory. And this one might be old, but it was the first time I heard it. The Johnson & Johnson COVID vaccine will turn you trans.
Fuck yeah, it will.
We'll turn you trans, huh?
Yep.
Okay.
Be walking around with a Johnson, just craving Johnson.
Do you understand how you sound right now, human?
No, they never do,
They
bro.
don't. Yeah.
They never do.
No, because they are inherently stupid, and they will believe anything that someone who's on a screen tells them and believe it.
God,
Is their idiot brain getting fucked by stupid?
Yeah. Good reference.
No, there's a guy on TikTok that goes around and interviews these people at the rallies and shit, and he just talks to them using logic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It falls apart.
By the end of it, they're like, well, I don't know. I just read it. I read it somewhere or something.
Yep.
And he's like, you can't read. Oh.
Pull your mic a little bit closer to you, Shannon.
Well, I will when it's time to do the show.
Oh, okay.
I'm relaxing.
As soon as Rebecca gets
Maxing
back,
and relaxing.
Did I watch anything this week?
I watch so much.
I did too, but I talked about most of it last week, so I only watched a few new things. Because I finished up stuff I was watching the week before.
Sounds like you need to read a book.
Read a book.
Read
I actually
a
am
fucking book, bro.
a Philip
Do
K.
your own research, bruh.
Philip K. Dick novel, and it's trippy.
Dick.
What you call me?
They are all
Dick.
tricky. Philip K. Dick is a hard read.
You have to read it slow, or else it just goes.
Gotta take your
Also-
time with Philip K. Dick.
Also, I get the hard dick joke.
Yeah,
I got it.
yeah. It's a bit to wrap your brain around.
I thought you were gonna say legs.
Oh, I'm still recovering. Okay, I slipped and fell at Brittany's wedding trying to stop Jason Alexander, you guys. I'm really sorry.
Trying to stop Jason Alexander?
Yeah.
He broke into Brittany's house
No,
on her wedding day.
He stormed her wedding with a knife. Yeah. This world's fine. Everything's fine.
Are we ready? Here we go.
Yep.
Are we all ready for anything?
As ready as we're going to be.
And we're back. Okay. Who wants to go first? What? Oh, we need a correction on the money. With Joker.
Right.
Yeah.
It's 1.07 billion, not 107 billion. Those darn decimals.
I'll take that. I'll still take that 0.07 of that billion. I'll take
Because
that.
it's almost a
Heck
billion.
yeah.
That's almost
Yeah.
a billion.
Let's see. Who wants to go first? Jay, what'd you consume this week?
Yeah, I missed a couple weeks just due to work, but yeah, I started watching. I rewatched Batman: Long Halloween, the 2-part on HBO Max. Really enjoyed that. Then I decided to watch the latest because DC is churning out a lot of animated movies. They're like rebooting that whole the DC animated universe, and everything that they had been putting out was great. And then they put out this Catwoman, like anime.
Yeah.
It's like Catwoman with Cowboy Bebop vibes.
Fairly recent, too, isn't it? It's only like a couple months old, I think.
Yeah,
Or less than a year, anyway.
I'm not feeling it. I
No
was
good,
like,
huh?
I gave it 10 minutes, and I was like, it's just weird. It was a little bit too weird for me. But that's, but if you're looking for a Catwoman meets Cowboy Bebop,
I'm looking
enjoy.
for that.
Jay, you were listening to that Batman podcast on Spotify, right? Is it
just
still going,
finished
or
it.
is it just finished it?
I just finished it. Winston Duke. It just wrapped up. I don't know. I hope they do more. I was like, it left me wanting more.
Well,
and I just read an article this morning that talks about how Spotify was leaning on that proper with the whole Batman podcast thing because of the whole Joe Rogan shit. And
To distract.
yeah, but
I heard it was very
it looks like
popular,
it's going to get renewed or something.
Yeah, I heard it was
Nice.
really popular.
So,
a lot of listens.
Then I got sucked in. You know how you just need some trash TV.
Yes.
I'm not a fan of trash TV, but my wife loves her some Married at First Sight.
Yes.
God damn it.
Married
I
at
know.
first sight. Cat.
I loved
And-
the two
oh my
different
God.
reactions to that in this room.
That's the one show I like.
It's so annoying. There's a woman that got mad at her husband because he has like goals and dreams and ambitions,
Oh, what an asshole.
right? And so no. This was his dream. He's just like, I want to
Maybe
travel.
his dream was
Oh,
stupid.
I was like, travel? All right, that's fine. He wants to like go skydiving. Okay, not for everybody. That's fine. And then he says, I want to compose a Christmas song. And she was like, I don't think that's realistic. And she it became a whole argument over this Christmas song because all he wants to do is compose a Christmas song. Literally, I can do this into a microphone right now. Give me some sleigh bells. Ching, ching, ching. La 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 Christmas ho ho ho. I just composed a Christmas song. That was not
You're done.
hard.
You
And
nailed
she
it.
shut that shit
Yeah,
down.
but you're talented, Jay. Maybe he's not.
And Jay,
Maybe she was just saving him from
Embarrassment.
No.
Embarrassment, yeah.
I am with Jay on this one because he doesn't even have to leave the house to do this
Right.
bucket list item. Traveling the world, hard, expensive.
So
Skydiving, expensive, scary.
I actually saw the director's cut of that episode, and there's a scene where they cut to her and she says, "Honey, shush your mouth. You're no Jay Whittaker. You can't just compose a Christmas song like that."
I'm sorry to say it, Jay. That wasn't a very good song.
It was my lifelong dream, Shannon, to do it, and I'm happy.
I'm sorry. I can't. There's no memorable
Yeah.
part. I can't even remember. I just heard it a second ago. There's no way I'm fucking singing that shit at Christmas time.
I mean,
I can't.
It's a bop.
not-
I think I could overtake Mariah Carey.
yeah. It's not like the guy said,
ho, ho, ho.
It's not like the guy said, I want a platinum selling Christmas song.
Yeah, he just
said,
said,
I want to
compose
compose a Christmas song.
It's not hard, but yeah. So if you're looking for some
Apparently
trash
it
TV,
is, Jay. It is hard.
Shut up, shut it. If you want to just yell at your TV
It's
and
really
then
fucking
get in the
hard.
spirit of Christmas, go watch this fucking dumpster shit of ass fuck. And
Wow.
it's
that
such an
show.
annoying show. I'm sorry,
I love
person.
Why don't
love
they just set up a camera at like the temple? Isn't it the same thing? Married at First Sight or 90 Day Fiance?
I get your joke now.
See what I did?
You took a
Local
second
reference.
to get there, but I got it.
Yeah. Carrie, tell the consultant what I did.
Yeah, I'll write that down.
Miss Marvel and boys.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
Oh man.
that's really it. I tried to start watching Star Trek again, but then I got sucked into more Married at First Sight. I'm gonna compose a Christmas song. You fuckers wait. I'm gonna drop a
I
bomb
want
this
this.
year.
I want this. Who's
I'm
next?
cautiously optimistic, I guess.
All right.
Cautious.
I'll go next.
Tony.
So we already talked about the boys, just crushing it this season. Jay inspired me to start a rewatch of Young Justice, so I'm almost done with the first season. I forgot how good that show is. It is just excellent.
That's right. The season finale or I think the season finale, but they left. Oh, that. I said it a couple episodes ago. The General Zod thing. It wraps up very, very nice.
Ooh,
And
I
they're
look
so
forward
good
to
at
it.
like the cliffhanger for the next season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's been really good so far. And then I finished Immortal Hulk. You guys, if you haven't read Immortal Hulk, you got to read Immortal Hulk by Al Ewing. It is just
Bonkers.
phenomenal. Loved it. And then last, but certainly not least, well, I guess also we're on the current season of Holy Moly. We've caught up. We understand the story that goes through the the story arc that goes through the yep.
Yeah.
And then they added that this season, so we're catching up on that. We stumbled upon a little show on Netflix called Dairy Girls.
Yeah. Dairy girls. Dairy girls. Dairy girls. Dairy girls.
We watched
So
2
good.
episodes the other night, and
Turn
we were
your
sold.
subtitles on.
Yeah. Oh, they have such thick Irish accents.
It's so good.
Crazy,
Such a
but
great
it is
show.
freaking funny. Dairy Girls is a hoot, and
I need to watch the new season. Oh, it's so good.
so I noticed Netflix only has 2 seasons, but on IMDb I think there's 3 showing.
There's a 3rd season. I don't know where it is if it's not on Netflix.
Just haven't
I'll
made
have
it.
to-
Probably hasn't made it here yet.
Probably, yeah. But Dairy Girls, really thought that the first 2 episodes were just hilarious. So it kind of has like a bit of a Letterkenny vibe mixed with like what's the name of that show with what's her face?
I love that
Scully.
show.
Sex Education. It feels like a mix between Letterkenny and Sex Education.
And here's a scene from Dairy Girls.
Put on the list. Wonderful girls, lovely stuff. Before I dismiss you for the weekend, a few announcements. On Monday morning, several of our Year 13s will face their GCSE Maths reset. Now, I know how daunting reset examinations can be, so if anyone is feeling anxious or worried, or even if you just want to chat, please do not come crying to me. Let me see, what else? Come on. Notice from Mr. Macaulay. This year's destination for the Euro Trotters trip will be dramatic pause. Did you actually want me to do the dramatic pause?
This is from the second episode.
Paris, it's going to be Paris. If you need any further information, there is a stall in the foyer. Sadly, I am unable to come on this one as I despise the French.
And then the rest of the
Okay, just give
episode,
it to my trust fund.
yeah, the trust fund stuff, because this rich girl says, "Oh, I just paid for it with my trust fund," and so the rest of the group goes home and starts asking their parents, "Do I have a trust fund? Where's my trust fund money?" And they're all like lower middle class. I don't have a trust fund.
Nice.
It's just so funny.
That it? All right.
I'm done. That's it for me.
Rebecca.
Okay, last week, I meant to mention this last week, but I watched Bo Burnham's Outtakes on YouTube. It's it's like a second hour-long special that's just on YouTube. So if you liked Inside on Netflix,
Loved Inside.
the outtakes are extremely funny. He has a song with one of my favorite lines, which is, everyone's a feminist until there's a spider involved, or something like that. The Boys, like everybody else. Ms. Marvel, I'm just going to read my stream of consciousness notes that I took while watching it.
Yeah, I want to hear this.
Because typically I do look at my phone when I'm watching stuff, but with Ms. Marvel, you can't do that. You have to watch the entire thing.
There's so much fun art stuff going on
It's
all
I
throughout
loved
the
it.
phenomenal.
episode. So good.
So, Ms. Marvel, colorful, funny, amazing art, great style, bright. The directors are just doing stuff, and it's amazing. I love it so much, it looks like a comic book. Those are my notes on Ms. Marvel. And then I also went to go see what my friend called the Jurassic Avengers. The new Jurassic movie.
Oh, okay.
They're all there, baby.
Bring them all back.
The
Come see nostalgia movie.
Literally, the Barbasol can shows up, and everyone's like,
No.
"Why?" It doesn't do anything. It just shows up to exist and be like, "Hey, remember this thing?"
Nostalgia.
Does
Remember that
Newman-
guy?
Does
Yeah,
Newman show
Newman's
up?
rib
No,
cage
he
show up.
died.
Oh, yeah, 'cause he died.
But those dinosaurs are there.
Harry's
literally-
doing a fantastic spitter impression.
I wanted to go see dinosaurs being dinosaurs and like action stuff. There's a lot of this. If ever you come up against a dinosaur, just do this and use
Put
your
your hand
hand
out.
powers to keep
One
them
to
at
the
bay.
side.
This is the dumbest movie I've ever seen in my entire life.
Wow, that's a pretty bold statement.
The reviews are not good. Yeah.
And I like everything. So
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
was the dumbest shit I've ever seen.
This is the first movie I've seen in ages where Caitlin Booth from Bleeding Cool said, "That was stupid." Like, nothing good to say about it, just literally, that was stupid.
It's literally like I kept pointing out plot holes which is generous, calling them plot holes because that says the movie has a plot.
Hey,
and this makes me
nice.
sad because this is the movie that I wanted. I wanted the dinosaurs everywhere.
This makes the previous movie, which was also really stupid, but actually kind of fun. Because the plot of the previous movie is dinosaurs being sold on the black market to wealthy people. That's kind of cool. But then it sets up a plot that gets resolved in this movie that is just. And this night in the chat makes a good point. It's not even about dinosaurs. It's about bugs. The movie is about bugs.
Jurassic bugs?
Well,
Yeah.
I find this very frustrating because, as Carrie knows,
Yes.
the original Jurassic Park it holds a very important place in my heart because it got
Is
me
it
out.
important for the same reasons that your very first D&D experience was?
Oh, that wasn't my first. That was just
Oh.
my best.
Oh, okay.
The first Jurassic Park got me out of a very, very difficult relationship. And Carrie was there.
Because I went with him instead of her going with him.
Yeah, and thank
The
God.
first one's extremely good.
Oh,
All of
and-
them after that are just kind of like.
Yeah.
My favorite part of that screening, though, Shannon, was when the T-Rex is running towards the moving car. Shannon was kicking the back of the seat.
Now get away,
in front of us.
dinosaur! But yeah, so I
That poor person in front of you.
There was nobody there, luckily.
Oh, okay.
and so I think I'm gonna go take Jackson to see it. How about
No,
this?
it's like literally, it's not even like fun. Like
No.
there's like dinosaur chase scenes, and they're like,
Okay.
it's just not fun.
I'm gonna take Jackson to see it, and I will be
I don't
back
think
to
he's
report.
listening
I will be here to report next week if it holds the attention of an autistic man.
All right.
It's so boring. I can't even like
I'll
begin
say-
to warn you.
I'll say how many minutes of oh no happen in this movie.
There's a couple of moments of, oh no, how are they gonna get out of this one? And
They're
then
in a
they
real
get out.
pickle.
The dinosaurs have feathers now. Woke
Which they
much.
All right.
Right?
Lee, do you want to go next?
Jay, you muted yourself.
I was
say?
barking.
There.
I was being cognizant.
Obi-Wan, actually trying to be the scariest Star Wars of all Star Wars.
It's pretty good.
Because there's one scene in this episode of Obi-Wan we'll talk about in our deep dive that it's horrifying.
It's spooky.
Absolutely horrifying. They do a thing that a lot of American television doesn't do. Anyway, we'll get to that in our deep dive. Tried to watch Miss Marvel, but Disney Plus kept buffering, so we'll be watching that tonight.
Oh, that's too bad. It's so good.
I was in a fit of depression earlier this week, so I decided to watch my most favorite movie to watch when I'm not feeling good, which
Hot
is
Rod?
Wim Wenders' Wings of Desire from 1988 or 89.
It's almost the same movie.
Okay.
It's almost the same. Like the plot's similar, right? So then the greatest movie of 2022 so far, and I would say probably maintains, came out on home video this week, which is Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Yes.
So buy it, watch it, cherish it. It is absolutely the best thing you put your eyeballs on. And then season 3 of Succession, watching the Roys continue to be the worst family on television. That show is amazing. It deserves everything. And then I watched a movie that would have been amazing if it had had about 30 minutes cut out of it, which is Judd Apatow's The Bubble. But there is enough there to watch that's worth watching, which is anything with Pedro Pascal. He has a whole exchange with Daisy Ridley as a computer that is hysterical. It's so fucking funny. And it has a callback at the end. He does this thing, because we all know Pedro Pascal does like different accents in every movie. He does a different accent in every scene in this movie.
He's really a great comedic actor.
I cannot wait for you to watch the Nick Cage movie when it is available eventually.
Well,
It's available. It's out now.
You gotta watch it. It's so funny.
I'm gonna watch
Rebecca,
it.
I know what else you want tonight.
Jen and I went and watched it in the theater.
Yeah.
Nick Cage. And that's a really fucking funny movie.
And he's perfect in it.
Well,
He's
there
is a
so
scene.
funny.
There is a scene in The Bubble, like, so he's playing like a normal American dude in the scenes where he's not acting. Any scene where he's acting on set, he's got a different accent. At one point, he's got what I have to describe as a cross between a French and Russian accent. Like, it's just all over the place. And it changes every single scene. So I can't recommend it, but it's okay.
All right. Shannon.
Okay. So I started everything all around everything. There it is.
Nailed it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well, you
crushed
watched
it. Yeah.
you watched the wrong movie.
No. I started it, and also Tony, I had to turn it off. I did a little quality control for you, for sure. Only a half. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah.
Only a
Talking about
half.
drugs.
Good to know.
Yeah. Because I had to turn it off because I was like, this is making my brain hurt. And
It's a trippy movie.
Yeah, so I turned it off halfway through, but I'm in. Did any of you guys watch the Orville?
I did. Yeah.
Carrie.
Yeah.
I loved it, but I was really mad. I felt like they kind of copped out at the end.
You think?
Yeah, they took a classic trope of Star Trek or any sci-fi, and they should have left.
Well, I'm
I think
I'm still enjoying it. I mean,
Talking about
No,
the first episode or the second episode?
that it's basically the first and second episode are just one long episode.
Oh, I guess I haven't seen the second episode yet.
Yeah, but Carrie, my thing is, I loved it. I think the Brave thing would have not to. You know what I'm talking about because you watched it.
I think if you're missing Star Trek: The Next Generation, this show is perfect for you. Because if Next Gen is your jam, this show is perfect for you. Because it's essentially, it's like Seth MacFarlane said, I want more Next Generation, but I don't have the rights. Let me do some characters.
And it's way less jokey.
It is less jokey this
I
season.
did notice that in the first episode.
And I think
I
it's great. And,
I miss the jokes myself, but
well, it was a pretty deep. I thought the subject matter was pretty deep on this one. So we'll see what happens on that.
all right.
All right. I also can't believe that I like the spinoff to Letterkenny, Shoresy, as much as I did.
It was good.
I didn't think I was going to like it. Remember when they announced it? I was like, why? it's really good, and I actually teared up, which I didn't expect at one point in the show. So,
Was it when he got his C? Was that when you teared up?
Dude, I'm not gonna tell you. I don't want to cry again on the show. Oh gosh, so many things. Loving. Finally catching up on Strange New Worlds. That's some good shit.
Yes.
And I announced it. I came out last night. I'm 100% in love with Captain Pike's hair.
Him handsome.
He's got hair. Good
That hair.
That's that Johnny Bravo hair is what that is.
Yep.
Oh, hey, like Raylan Givens is like, oh damn, I'm really missed an opportunity.
You see that hair like all through Hell on Wheels and just go, oh my god, that hair. It's just
That
amazing.
it was all long.
Yeah, it's still amazing.
No, but no, it's better now. And I think that's it.
All right.
Yeah.
I watched a romantic. You okay, Shannon?
No, I'm dying.
All right. I watched a romantic comedy last night.
Which one?
The Lost City.
Ooh,
Is that with Channing
looks
Tatum
fun.
and Sandra Bullock?
Here's the thing. I will see anything with Sandra Bullock. I just love her. And I thought I would hate it because I haven't cared for Channing Tatum.
Oh, he's
But
good.
you know
I
what?
like him.
He actually won me over in this. He has.
This is what won you over.
This is what won me over.
Interesting.
He has comedic timing.
He's funny.
In
He's
spades.
a funny boy.
His song and dance routine in that Coen Brothers movie should have been the one that won you over.
I
Did you know?
suppose.
He
Did
was
you not
very
watch
good in that.
Yes, he
The
was.
the reboot of 21 Jump Street.
No, I did not. See.
Oh my god,
Funny.
very.
He's funny in that.
That's 21 Jump Street, the remake. 22 Jump Street's also okay, but 21 Jump Street is some of the. It's one of the funniest movies I've ever seen in my life.
It's
really
so
good.
fucking funny.
It's so good.
Well, I just was watching him, just going. I think we have our Booster Gold right there.
Oh man, he would
yeah.
be such
He'd be a good
great
one.
booster.
Just a
Gold.
thought. Just a
yeah,
thought.
So good.
now that Nathan Fillion's too old, he's perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nathan Fillion can play the Shazam wizard.
But it's a charming little waste of time. It's it's always wonderful to look at Sandra Bullock. She's always good, and so
Daniel Radcliffe got Best Villain at the MTV Movie Awards.
and he was
so-
good. And
He's
You know-
good.
Carrie, thank you for saying. I now know what I want on my headstone.
What's that?
A charming waste of time.
A charming waste of time. That's the name of the episode right there. A charming waste of time. Let's see. Yeah.
Lee Katie, charming waste of time.
The usual stuff that I just absolutely love. Of course, The Boys, Strange New Worlds, Obi-Wan, Orville. Ms. Marvel was so wonderful.
nice.
Yes,
Phenomenal.
So
Great.
wonderful. You got to make time for that in your life. It's that good. Let's see. There's a Netflix series hosted by David Letterman called "That's My Time," where
that new?
it's new. There's only like 3 episodes out now, but it's a half hour. It was filmed during the Netflix as a Joke festival. And it's just a half hour of him at this theater, and he comes out and he does a little monologue. We haven't seen him do jokes in a long time.
Right.
He does a monologue, and then he introduces a comedian who comes out and does like 6 or 7 minutes. And then they sit down and they talk and just kind of banter back and forth. And it's
old-
good to see.
His other Netflix specials that he was doing a couple years ago were amazing. The
Yeah.
interview show that he was doing.
And there's more of those out too as well. Julie Louis-Dreyfus, I watched
Nice.
one where he interviewed her.
It's funny.
I
Carrie, Jen's in New York, and I said, if you can find me a bootleg Late Night with David Letterman T-shirt, that's all I want. Not late show.
no,
I want the late night.
I'm sure it's available somewhere.
I'm sure.
I finished the Sex Pistols TV series on Hulu, Pistol. Kind of a disappointing ending.
I've heard it's disappointing overall.
It's not bad. It's not great. The performances are really good. I listened to an interview with Steve Jones, who this is the book that they took it from, and he said there are a few things in the show that overall it's not a documentary. Remember that this is not a documentary. Chrissy Hine and I were fucking, but we weren't in love, unlike the show is portraying. So he says, just remember it's a dramatic take on a story. It's not a documentary. So I went, okay, fine with that. And there's an app that y'all need. This because we're always complaining about there are too many shows on too many different services and too many streams. You need something to keep track of it. Well,
Yeah.
it's called TV Time. And what it will do is it will keep track of all of these shows for you. You just enter in the show into the app, and it's free. And then you call it up when you're like, what should I watch? What am I missing? What am I forgetting? And then it'll point to you and say, you forgot to watch this show that's on this streaming service. Maybe you should start that. So that's TV Time.
What if I'm already aware and this would just remind me I'm so behind?
Would it allow me to put
this
in?
would just stress me out even more.
I think it would stress me out even more.
Would it allow
oh my
me
God,
to?
look at it. I haven't even seen The Godfather Part 1 yet. Oh, no.
Would it allow me to put in the 5 hours a week I have to watch things and then prioritize it for me?
Maybe.
Because that's all I got.
I think
All
that's
right.
a personal.
Anyway, go look at it, see if it's for you. Maybe it'll just create stress in your life. I don't know. Games, Tony. Let's do some games and get out of here.
Whoa, games. Big week. Big week.
Is it?
Okay,
He's
Tony.
stalling for time.
No, I have it right here. There's
I'm
only
sorry,
three.
Tony. Alien Week on Star Citizen's not until next week.
Oh, so
Is
small
Stray
week.
out yet?
Small week. Stray's not out yet, but that looks really fun. Starship Troopers Terran Command on PC. It's a Starship Troopers game. Something called Skeleton Crew on PC. Oh. Now this one I do actually know. Redout 2 on everything. It's a racing game like those futuristic hover cars.
An e-racing game?
I thought you said racy game.
I thought you said racist game.
It's a racing game. There we
None
go.
of us heard the same thing.
I was going to
Yeah.
say, either one of the ones that we thought, you guys
None of them.
sound like more fun, though.
So this one's like Wipeout. You ever play Wipeout back on the PlayStation?
You
Oh,
mean
yeah.
where you jump on the ball?
Nope. That's the
It's
TV
a,
show.
it's a racing game.
Okay,
It's a
let's go back a
racing
little
game?
further. You remember F-Zero? F-Zero?
Yeah,
F-Zero
I
X?
press that when I need to get out of something.
This is kind of like
I
that,
remember-
but prettier. Yeah, prettier graphics and all that kind of stuff. So Redout 2.
Is it like Jet Moto
Could be
2?
good. Kind of, actually, except you're on tracks that can go like upside down in loops and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
because Jet Moto 2, you could use LAX as a jump, as a ramp.
Is it like Leisure Larry Racing Time? Look at my ding dong.
That's actually, it's the same developer that did that one. So yeah, very
Yeah.
similar.
Oh, okay.
That's it for games.
That was Square Butthole. That was the name of the developer.
Square.
Square butthole.
That sounds like a really good developer name.
Square butthole round.
It
ding
actually
dong.
does.
It says,
That's what they have in Minecraft.
Square beehole.
Square buttholes.
Square butthole.
welcome to Leisure Suit Larry Legendary Racing Ding Dong from Square Butthole.
Legendary Racing. Hey, look at my ding dong.
Jay's
sorry.
Jay's Minecraft joke about square buttholes. That's the winner.
Thank you. Thank you.
Anything else?
That's it. That's it.
That's it?
Big
Okay,
week for
Mr. B.
games, guys.
Mr. B, if you would, please.
Hey, Ham. What's up, bro? Not a lot on the schedule lately, huh? Not a lot to do. You ever been to Lehigh? There's fucking dinosaur bones and
Come on down, Ham.
there's a shaved Sasquatch. Super nice. Total swinger though. Got to cover your beehole.
Is it square?
He likes them square, so you're in trouble, bud. Yeah, and we could go visit the car apartments. It'll be a good time. Good time.
Does the Arctic Circle still serve those square buttholes seasonally?
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's
Only
square butthole shake season is October.
no, it's Pride Month. It's right now. You're going right now.
No, unfortunately, I think I just lost Arctic Circle as a sponsor. I'm sorry, guys.
Well, you can't lose what you never had.
No.
All right. All right. Thanks, everyone. in the chat room. Thanks for.
We got it to 54 this week. You all are not calling your moms.
That's true.
Call your mom.
Call your moms. Tell her to
Well,
watch the Square Butthole Show.
You didn't call your mom yet?
It's summertime, so people are.
Oh my God! I don't have a fan in this office that I can. Well, I won't be. I have a fan in this office. I don't have one that's quiet enough for the show.
I was
That's
say all
me.
your fans in your office are in the computer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
like,
Heyo.
that's me too, Lee. Like it's hot as
Yeah.
balls down here, and I'm
I'm literally making my own gravy.
That's gross.
It is.
Gravy.
Hey, Tony, you haven't
Y'all
tried
have a
his
great
gravy.
rest of
I
your
have.
weekend. I gotta run.
Oh,
Bye,
you gotta go,
Jay.
Jay?
See you, Jay.
Bye, Jay. We love you.
Good to see ya.
Say hi to your moms and them.
Say hi to your mother for me.
Oh, we
You
should have
guys-
took a picture before he left.
Ah.
God damn it, everything.
All right. Well, say goodbye to everybody in the chat room, and let's take a picture. And
Goodbye, everybody in the chat room.
Goodbye.
thanks, you guys.
Everybody.
Bye bye.